Welcome to the AEW Dynamite post show, the go home show for All Out September 4th, 2024. It's your boy ABE from DET. What a go home show we had tonight. I was excited for All In. I thought that was a hell of a show. They got me on cloud 9 waiting for All Out. They set up everything beautifully. Stories were told. Incredible wrestling matches. You can call me an AEW mark all you want. I thoroughly am enjoying All Elite Wrestling right now. They have been on a hell of a run. I'm talking like 2 months straight now. You have got to start giving credit where credit is due. No, they will not be better than WWE. They will not surpass that. These guys have been on top forever. But God damn it, this is an incredible show. They are clicking on all cylinders. And if you are not a fan, take my word, start watching this Sunday at All Out. It's going to be an incredible pay-per-view. No PLEs. Fuck all that shit. It's always been a pay-per-view. It's going to always be a pay-per-view. Maybe that's why WWE call them PLEs, because they're not good enough to be paid for to view. So you got to stream them. This shit, I'm going to go pay 50. I'm going to go pay 60, 70, whatever it costs. This is a must-see show. But anyway, got me all hype. I ain't even fucking started talking about the damn show. Dynamite tonight starts off with Daniel Garcia. He storms to the ring stating that he demands MJF to come to fight him right now. Of course he's not. He's the heel of all heels, but MJF appears in the crowd and does what he does best, using the microphone to insult his opponent until he strikes a chord and gets them emotionally all invested, and that's exactly what Daniel Garcia did. He fell into the trap the moment MJF mentioned his mom. He went off into the crowd, tried to chase MJF. He got cut off by a couple of security guards. He took one out. He took two out. He took the third one out. But then Daniel Garcia was in a drunken rage as he gets to MJF and didn't see, I think it was a beer bottle or whatever. MJF cracks him over the head, knocking him clean the fuck out. I can hear Smokey over him saying it right now. But anyway, Garcia's laying there. MJF grabs him like a little baby, holds him sadistically, and is telling him, "You woken up something in me that has been gone for a long time, and I want to thank you for it, Daniel. And that this Sunday, I'm going to make sure you rest in paradise." Daniel Garcia is leaking, and this sick son of a bitch took a page out of Mariah May's playbook and kissed the man on the forehead, blood on his lips, tasted it, seemed to fucking enjoy it, you sick bastard, MJF. What is going on with all this blood licking and bodily fluids being swapped? I seriously hope AEW has a health safety protocol. Everybody's getting tested for hepatitis, all type of shit, because it is blood, sweat, and all type of shit being passed around this company. But anyway, MJF, in a sick way, has turned up this feud another level. Just when you think this man can't go any higher, he does just that. He took himself to another level tonight. He took Daniel Garcia to another level tonight. I'm telling you, when the history books are all said and done, MJF will be one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. Don't argue with me. You know what I'm about to say. Argue with your mama. It's a fact. The man is an absolute genius. I cannot wait for this match, this whole feud. I hope it don't end Sunday. I hope they just keep this thing going. These are two young, homegrown AEW talents at the top of their game. I'm telling you, man, this is how it's supposed to be done. MJF, Daniel Garcia, no title on the line, just respect and pride. What a way to set up this match, man. I cannot wait. Next up, though, on the show, we got Okada. He defeats Kyle Fletcher. I can't stop saying this enough either. Kyle Fletcher is another person who is the goddamn future. Wrestling ability, mic skills, presentation, everything. He's got the whole package, but he was going up against the Rainmaker. No way he was getting a win. Okada, yes, defeats Kyle Fletcher, even though the match was incredible. He defeats him to retain his Continental Championship in an absolute incredible match. I cannot stop stating that. But afterwards, Takeshita comes out, stares down Okada, and if you are trying to sell me on Takeshita versus Okada, take my goddamn money now. I cannot wait for that match. They're going to give you that strong style Japan wrestling that we love from New Japan. It's going to be hard-hitting, incredible slaps. I don't see the Rainmaker losing, but I love Takeshita, and I wouldn't be mad if he did. But he's got to go through this four-way to earn his way. But just like you saw on WWE with Braun Breaker and Jey Uso facing off before the tournament ends, it was kind of the same thing. Takeshita, Okada. Who cares the four-way next week? You already know Takeshi's going to win. Takeshita, Okada, once again, take my money now, Tony Khan. That will be an incredible match. Next up, though, not so much of an incredible match, but you need squash matches like this. Whatever happened to the old school jobber, like the Brooklyn Brawler? We need more of those, and tonight on AEW, we got one in the form of Robbie Renegade. She got to take the job and a nice spot on national TV. No knock to her. Some wrestlers just love to be on the screen. This was a great opportunity for her, but unfortunately, she was going up against the red hot Jamie Hayter, who is on a complete war path for retribution towards, or what's that to say? Not retribution, but revenge towards Saraya and everybody who it seems like who was involved in the Outcast, who got her taken out. But of course, she defeats Robbie Renegade and is on a collision course to kick Saraya's ass. Coming soon, very soon. Trust me. But after she's done with that, I pray to God that Jamie Hayter gets back in this title picture, whether it be the TBS title, which is on fire thanks to Mercedes, or the women's title, which is on fire thanks to Mariah May. Either one, Jamie Hayter deserved to be put back in a title picture ASAP. Next up, John Moxley comes to the ring with his enforcer, Marina Shafir, and once again gives Darby Allin praise, saying he likes him. He was a hard-hitting kid. He knew he would be something. But just like last week, he's calling for his attention and he wants to speak to him. But this time he says he doesn't want to have to apply pressure. He'll give him time. But if he has to, he wills. And he walks off, awaiting for Darby Allin's response, which he is clearly developing some type of group. And with Marina Shafir, I'm telling you, I've been saying this. Marina Shafir, when she came into professional wrestling, she was brought in under the wing of Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler. So it was a lot of hype. And her husband, Roderick Strong, it was a lot of hype. She wasn't able to jump in and make a big splash, but she has paid her dues this past year and Defy, winning the title. Just wrecking shop. Her moveset, her personality, her skills, her mic skills, everything. She has mastered it, and she is in a position now to seriously take a legitimate leap in the women's division, especially next to the side of John Moxley. Mother's Milk, her finisher, is a top 3 finisher in all of professional wrestling. If you didn't see my women's top finisher list, go back, scroll in our feed, go check it out. But she's on there. It might be moving up to number 2 or 1. I'm telling you. I'll take it back. That Soul Snatcher from Soul Ruka is something devastating. But Mother's Milk is very, very close. Cannot wait to see what is developing with John Moxley, Marina, and Darby Allin. Storytelling, people. We've been complaining about it forever. AEW is figuring this out. I'm telling you, maybe it's just me. Maybe I am a mark, like some people say in the comments. You just love AEW. Maybe that is the case. But if it is, figure out why I love it. Jump inside my head, see what I see, start watching the program. They are putting on great professional wrestling, which cannot be said on the other side of the fence. We're not even going to mention them. Tonight is about AEW, though. Next up, Mariah May defeats Nyla Rose with the Storm Zero, her mentor's finisher, continues to mock her. She done took her title. She done took her finisher. I thought she was done with Toni Storm, but clearly she is not, and I ain't mad at her. I would like to see a part 2. That feud has a lot more life in it. And shout out to Nyla Rose. She did the same thing for Mercedes Moné a couple of weeks ago. Yo, she knows how to make women look great. Her being so big and strong, when she goes against a smaller woman, she's able to just make them look strong. And she did that tonight for Mariah May. So shout out Nyla Rose. It takes two to tango, people. Stars are not made by themselves. Nyla Rose just threw extra fuel on the Mariah May fire. So kudos to her. Another former women's champion. Y'all better put some respect on Nyla's name. All right. But next up, Mercedes Moné comes out tooting her own horn as she usually does. Then Shida shows up on the screen with Christopher Daniels to announce that Camille, the Brick House, will be banned from ringside this weekend at All Out as Shida fights Mercedes Moné for the TBS championship. That drives Mercedes Moné crazy. She's in the ring throwing a fit, talking about, get Matthew on the phone, get Nicholas on the phone, talking about the EVPs. Man, great acting by Mercedes Moné. But anyway, once again, it should be a hell of a match. And at the end, Shida says, I know you don't understand my language, but you'll understand this. Sayonara, bitch. What her and Okada is doing with their English and mic skills is absolutely priceless. Sometimes we give foreigners heat or a lot of criticism for not being able to speak English. They are working hard, and not only working hard at it, they killing it, entertaining us every single week. So shout out Shida. I like her whole presentation, the suit, and that shirt she ripped open. You better believe I will be on AEW Shop tonight getting my hands on that shirt. Shida, Mercedes Moné, this weekend, All Out, another great match. We know Mercedes is going to win. I don't see Shida winning at all. But it will be a hell of a professional wrestling bout. Speaking of professional wrestling bouts that were amazing, Pac, Yuta, and Claudio get the win over Ospreay and the Conglomerate. And afterwards, the Elite come down to jump Danielson when he's celebrating with the BCC. But they get the upper hand and chase off the Elite. Brian Danielson, I keep always saying it. He gonna be Brian Daniel. He gonna be Daniel Bryan. If I mess it up, you know what the hell I mean. It's the same damn person. But Brian Danielson grabs the mic and warns Jack Perry on their upcoming world title match that at All Out, I intend to kick your fucking head in. And this led Matthew Jackson to go crazy, saying, that's a fine. You're getting fined. You're not getting away with this. Them as the EVPs is incredible, man. They got this whole Vince McMahon, I'm the boss persona, and I absolutely love it. Some people give them heat online talking about they're a joke and they're this and they're that. They are entertaining people. They're the EVPs. They're using their pull. This is what they should have been doing as heels in the beginning of the company. So for them to be playing this role, they're fitting it to the absolute T. And they also set up a match for Collision later on to be 4-on-4 at the end of this week. The BCC versus the Elite, another great match coming from AEW. I'm telling you, they got their stories together. They've been had their wrestling together. They've been had it together. Great matches every single week. And that's not even get into the pay-per-views, but they are matching all of this now with great storytelling. I cannot say it enough, man. I know they don't have the money. I know they don't have the star power yet. But one day, if they stay on this pace, one day, they may be able to show up in the rear view of WWE with a chance to pass them. But not yet. I'm not getting beside myself. I'm just saying. They on a roll, people. And speaking of on a roll, main events are usually meant to be matches. This might have been better than a match. The contract signing for the steel cage match between Adam Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland went down, sort of. Swerve Strickland comes to the ring. If you didn't see earlier in the day on social media, we all know he signed a massive contract. Congratulations to you, sir. For a black man to get paid that much money to wrestle is a goddamn accomplishment in 2024. My hat's off to you. But he had video package earlier in the day online. It was everywhere of him with his childhood house. He got all this money now. He went and bought it. His mother lost it to foreclosure. It was a sad story. I saw this video earlier and I just hit my soul. Like just a struggling kid myself, growing up kind of like that, and knowing seeing the feeling of success and being able to go back and right some wrongs in life. He bought the house. I saw his happiness. I saw Prince Nana with him. It was an incredible clip. But that leads us to this contract signing where Swerve was in the ring. They go to get Hangman. The music plays. He doesn't show up. Tony Schiavone says, oh, maybe it was an accident. They play it again. He's not there. The screen opens up and he's in the house Swerve grew up in and just bought for his mother. He tells Swerve, I've been looking for you, man. You're a hard man to find. I couldn't find you in Florida. I couldn't find you in Washington. He even mentioned his fiance leaving him recently. I didn't know that. Personal shots. He said she took the kids, so he couldn't find them there. But thank you for posting your house online. Now I know where you were. You're not here, but I am. He had a can of gasoline in his hand as he's walking around the house, telling Swerve that I made a promise to myself that I would take everything that you love from you little by little, and I'm going to keep that promise. As he's talking, he's dousing gasoline all through the house. This is sadistic shit, ladies and gentlemen. Sadistic shit. Talking to Swerve as if he hates this man more than the devil himself. This feud is the #1 feud in all of professional wrestling. I don't care what the hell they got going over there on WWE with Mommy and Dom, with Mommy and Liv fighting for custody of Dom. Yeah, whatever. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre fighting over bracelets, whatever. Roman Reigns and Solo fighting over necklaces, whatever. Nothing compares right now in professional wrestling to Swerve and Hangman Page. Last month, I was saying it was Mariah May and Toni Storm was the top feud. They've relinquished that, but kept it in the company in AEW. Now it's Hangman and Swerve. I'm telling you, open your eyes, people. AEW, they are telling stories to match their incredible wrestling now, but let's keep going. He's walking around the house, dousing it in gas. He sits on the front lawn, looks into the camera and tells Swerve. Now, before I get into this, I want to give a special shout out to Suplex Media because, brother, you called this earlier. You can see my comments in his thread or in his feed. I told him if this happens, I'm giving all credit to you, sir, because credit is due. You called it, brother. But he's sitting in the lawn chair in the front. He tells Swerve this Sunday, I'm going to continue to take everything from you. I'm going to take your chance to win I'm going to take a chance to win a world title. I'm going to take your ability to win a world title. And tonight, I'm going to give you some practice of losing things as I take away your childhood home, strikes a match, throws the match, house goes up in fire, just like my man in Suplex Media called it. Incredible television. Even though I saw this coming a mile away, they played it off to the T. The acting, the mic skills, the drama with Swerve in the ring looking devastated to lose his childhood home. If you weren't invested in this before, you have to be now. And if you are not, God damn it, you don't even have a soul. This is professional wrestling. This is storytelling. This is booking at its finest. WWE has nothing that can compare to what they're doing right now with Hangman and Swerve. Man, when I mean on the edge of my seat, I felt like I was watching a dramatic movie. For a second, I thought this was a professional wrestling show. This is the high-level acting and cinema that was brought to you tonight via Tony Khan and AEW. God damn, what a segment. I cannot give enough praise to this segment. Swerve, Hangman Page, there is no title on the line. They are going to overshadow the title match between Jack Perry and Bryan Danielson this weekend by miles. This is the biggest feud in all of professional wrestling, and I cannot wait to see it play out. But on a scale of 1 to 10, tonight I am giving AEW Dynamite a solid 9.8. It would have got a 10 if it wasn't for that one jobber match with Jamie Hayter and Robbie Renegade. If they'd have had somebody legitimate against Jamie Hayter, easily this show would have been a 10. There was no segment I wanted to fast forward. There was no match that I didn't want to see and wasn't entertained. From beginning to end, stories were told, matches were put on, and this is all we ask for as a professional wrestling fan. Thank you, Tony Khan and AEW. What a show. What a show. I can go on all night, people, but I won't. Incredible show. Make sure you guys tune in to All Out this weekend and my post show. You know I'm going to do a post show. You already know. You know me. You know how I am with this AEW thing. Yes, I will be here for a post show. But next time you will see us will be tomorrow. We're going to try to get a ring rant in with Minx. It will be Coach with Talking Shh of the Week. Friday, you'll have us all together for SmackDown post show. Pretty sure they will be not have no chance to do what AEW did tonight as far as entertainment, especially with Roman not being scheduled to show up until September 13th, I think. But what a hell of a night by AEW. Man. But make sure you guys check us out, not just on YouTube. Now you can listen to us on the go, on iTunes, on Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, whether you're working out in the car, cleaning the house, whatever you're doing, no longer you have to just watch us on YouTube. You can stream us anywhere, wherever you listen to your podcast at. Just type in the Holy Shhh Podcast and we will be right there. Also, we want you guys to click our subscription button now on our TikTok page. We're going to have some very exclusive content for people with subscriptions to our platform now. More than just what we do on our post shows and our pre-shows. It will be exclusive content. So you guys click that, subscribe. It'll be a subscription that you will not regret paying for. There will be a lot of interaction with fans now. So make sure you head to TikTok and do that. Also, head to theholyshhpodcast.com. We got merch up. We got t-shirts for sale. We got wristbands coming soon. We are on an absolute roll, and this is all thanks to you guys. I mean, we didn't do this. You did. We just got on here to start having fun, a couple of guys talking wrestling, and you guys just pushed it to another level, and we are so grateful for you. We are also doing giveaways. So when you see the clip, it's coming soon. Make sure you put your name in the comments. Register to get the t-shirt. You'll get one of these or one of these. It will be in your hands. I know we said we're giving out 5, but low-key, we're giving out a whole bunch more because we love you guys. But till next time, y'all know who it is. It's your boy, ABE, and you've been tuned in to the Holy Shhh Podcast. Let's go.